don't know of any way to confirm if people have reached the ultimate in liberation.
Yeah.
But I know many, many easy tests to confirm that you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
So the exclusionary tests are easy. And if there's an absolute, then there's an absolute. So what that means is, here's the thought experiment. You have to imagine that we turn you over for 6 months or so to professional torturers in Damascus. And can they make you suffer in that 6 months at all with anything? Understanding that we're talking about the proverbial blowtorch and pair of pliers or, 24/7 waterboarding or whatever.
Well, how
if
about
that?
if...
Well, no, don't interrupt me. If that is a cause of any fear, any suffering whatsoever, if that isn't just the same as tea with the queen, then you haven't reached whatever the ultimate in liberation is.
Do you think there's anybody on Earth who could pass that test?
Probably.
You think? What if you took that person and began injecting them with methamphetamine every day in large doses and systematically destroyed their brain,
Or Alzheimer's. It's all the same.
Yeah.
What if that person goes through Alzheimer's?
So you're saying that the consciousness is so liberated that even though the
physical
basis is being destroyed and can no longer reflect it observably to others, from a subjective perspective, nothing is touched.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what and the reason to say all of this is just to realize what the consequence of the claim that there's an absolute or a cap on liberation and I'm there is.
Right.
Okay. So that I think it is totally doable. Actually, I think it's doable by me. Not now. And hey, I don't want to have to do that. Believe me. But I think it is doable. So
when you say it's doable by you, you mean you could pass you think you could pass the Damascus test?
No. But I would give it a good try.
Well, or not.
I can't pass it now.
Yeah.
But maybe after the first 3 months, I'd be there. Maybe. In other words, I'm trying to give people a ballpark of what we're talking about. It would probably take me a long, long time if I could do it at all. And I'm not sure I could do it at all. I'm absolutely sure I couldn't do it right now.
And people would see you screaming and freaking out, but you're saying that subjectively there would be a dimension that was untouched by the apparent suffering that was taking place.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
So what the difference is, it's like, or we don't have to get so dramatic, to talk about Syria. I mean, just like, I could be in an accident, like Richard Robinson, my mentor.
Yeah.
Okay. It could happen to anyone. He just went into his went into his basement. The fuse was out. He couldn't see. He lit a match, but gas had, from a leak and just went up like a torch, right?
Yeah.
So it could happen to anyone. Boy, I would not want that to happen to me. But deep down, I know what I'd have to do. I'd know what the program was. If that were to happen, I would just have to learn how to do 40 years of meditation in 40 days.
Okay. So
I just don't want to have to work that hard.